Welcome to our review on analog and digital communication. So first thing we need to understand then is that there are two ways to transmit data signals, either using analog or using digital. So if we compare these two signals first of all, when we're talking about a digital signal, we're referring to something that has only two values. It's either on or off. It also might be referred to as being 1 or 0. Okay, the 1 meaning on, 0 meaning off. The other type are the analog signals, and these continuously change the values. So the diagrams at the bottom there show you the pictures that you'd see with an analog and a digital signal. So digital, nice and simple, it's just these blocks because it's either on or it's off. And then the analog signal, because it can take any value within a given range, then it's that much more wavy pattern. If we consider the advantages of using a digital signal over an analog signal, the most important one we need to remember is that any interference or noise can be easily removed from a digital signal. So this means we're going to get excellent sound or picture quality. So because the value is either 1 or 0, because it's either on or off, then it makes it very easy to identify any interference or noise so we can then remove it. So I've given you the images there just to demonstrate that. So we start with our original digital signal. We've then got some noise that's interrupting it, as you can see from the wavy lines in the middle there. But because obviously it's not the clear on or off signal, then we know that that isn't meant to be there. So we can remove the noise and then restore our original quality to our signal. One of those recent developments we've had is DAB radio, so it's digital radio. Now, there are some advantages of having a digital radio. First one is that we get more stations available as a result of this multiplexing. Second thing is that we get less chance of interference, so we get a clearer signal. There are, however, some clear disadvantages to DAB radio as well. First one is that not all areas of the UK are covered. So if you've got it in your car, you've probably noticed as driving along somewhere, you've got a signal and then all of a sudden the signal goes. And that's because you've just hit an area where it's not covered by the DAB signal. The other problem we've got is that sometimes the sound quality isn't as good as the FM radio, just because we've compressed the sound in order to transmit it. So if you think about the different quality MP3s that you can download, it's like getting one of the lower quality ones there where we've compressed the sound so much we lose some of the quality. One other thing we can use to communicate then is infrared. So we can actually use our infrared to communicate over short distances, and this is what we're doing in things like a remote control. So when you actually push a button on your actual TV remote, what it does is it generates a series of pulses in infrared that are then emitted from the very front of your remote control. Your TV then has a sensor which detects this, and depending on what button you've pushed determines what code is sent, and your TV interprets that and will change the channel or turn the volume up. We can also use infrared in burglar alarms and in those automatic security lights as well.